Howdy folks, hope everybody is just swell. Hope everyone's cool and groovy. Got a dual stream tonight before the quad stream tomorrow. That's going to be pure chaos, but I can't wait. Looking forward to it. The absolute shenanigans that will ensue. Team list are on screen. We've got Rosie here nice and early. I'm aware it will be his last game tomorrow. Evening Alex. And howdy Dingle, good to see you. Harry's here as well, nice and early. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. There's a poll in the live stream chat. Get your votes in. If you got a score prediction, let me know your thoughts as well. So Hull KR with a chance to win the League Leaders Shield tonight. Warrington have won one game in their last 8. Damn, okay. Yeah, Dufty at centre. That's an interesting one, but you never know with his pace. 1v1s trying to get around. You know, maybe that does something. Evening to La Pepsi. Here at Craven Park, ready for the game. Well, enjoy, Fred. Enjoy. Can we ruin the day? Maybe. We'll see. Looks like full strength KR other than Burgess and McIlroy. Exactly. Also for tomorrow, by the way, what I was thinking was I'm going to keep doing the... Want your opinions. Option 1 is keep doing the overlays as I'm doing them now. Like, this is for tomorrow, by the way, when there's 4 games on. Keep the overlays as they are now, but if I can set it on a timer where it changes like every 10-15 seconds, like, it does it automatically. So I can just update the scores, but I don't have to change the game to whichever one's live, whichever one I'm watching. So just let it rotate and update the scores as I go. Or maybe get rid of the team list and have just on that left column the scores in one go. Like just quarter where the team lists are. So there's the 2 options there, if anyone has any opinions on that. So, aye, Rosie, I'm aware. I am aware. Well, thanks, Rosie. Thanks very much. Best of luck to him tomorrow. It'll be Rashford was not in the squad, was he? I don't think he was. I think he's done now. Yeah, well that's Rashford all done now for Warrington. Thought he might have featured, but Irwin, good to see how he goes on today. He had 15 minutes against Saints last year, if I remember correctly, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Taylor Ray, a bit more game time. But yeah, we'll see how Dufty goes at centre. We'll see how he gets on. I forgot to put Jake Thulis next to the other Thulis. I need to figure out what to watch the games on. Do you know what? I might watch... I've got Kyle Warrington on the big screen here. I might just watch the other game on my phone. Because whenever I get the games up on my PC here, it just keeps freezing every minute. I have to keep refreshing it. So I might just get it up on my phone, to be honest. You don't want KR to come first? Well, we got to beat them then, haven't we? We got to beat them. I can promise you it's not to do with the PC. It's for some reason, or previously with Sky Sports, it pops, like it brings the app up. So it's a completely different app. But now it's on tabs. It's on an actual Chrome tab. So it keeps freezing. So I don't know why that is. But it never did it when it was on a separate app. I don't know why it stopped doing it, like why they changed it. It just makes it worse. It just ain't working. It ain't happening. And it certainly ain't a cheap PC, I can promise you that. But Paul, with the donation to, I don't know, I guess get me a new PC. Thank you very much, Paul. Very kind of you, sir. Very kind of you. If anyone wants to become a member, by the way, scan the QR code on screen or click the link in the description. It's £5 a month to become a grassroots member. So go check over there, and there will be content coming next week for Patreon as well, just to finally get some new stuff going over there. Okay, let's get the other game up. Should I just get on my phone? I think I will. Okay. Actually, I'll charge my phone up a little bit, so I'm prepped. What was that wire warm-up? I didn't see. I actually didn't see what was going on. What were they doing? What was the shenanigans that they were getting up to? Harry's gone with 42-6 to KR and 30-16 to FC. Good luck, Wire. All the best. Thanks very much. Stephen, evening. Seems like a new name. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. But that looks like a new name. Howdy. They all went pro and got up and sprinted. I mean, that's... Everyone does it, Alex. Everyone does that. Had me worried there, like we were doing something silly, but no. Just gonna watch now. Not gonna be in chat. See you later. All right, Harry. No problem. You do you, pal. You do you. Let's have a look at the poll. 11 votes. 64% say both Hull sides will win, and I didn't update the overlay yet with the names. Well done, me. So professional. Typically, yeah, YKR, normal close matches. I think there was 2 games last year, they weren't that close. The game at the Halliwell Jones the first time round was 24 to Warrington. So that was quite a comfortable win there. The second time round, it was roughly that kind of margin, I think, for KR winning. So typically, though, they've been quite close over the past few years. Just those 2, I think, were slightly bigger margins, but not like by a massive way. I can't remember what the score was earlier. Not the Challenge Cup final, but I can't remember the one earlier than that. I don't know if they battered us. They might have done. Let me just see what the score was. Let me see. Oh, 31-12. So, yeah, comfortable. Not a battering, but it was comfortable. I thought it was maybe a bigger margin than that. But, yeah, I remember we weren't really competitive in that game at all. Last season, our first match we won 24. Yeah, it was 24-22. I think I predicted a 1-point win in that one. Got Wire on TV, other Hull FC on phone. Champions League game on PC. Fully prepared for tonight. Fair enough. I'm gonna be under pressure tomorrow. TV's gonna have to be used for one game. That's probably gonna be Leeds Wigan on the TV. Probably. One game on my phone and 2 on my PC. So it's gonna be chaos tomorrow. But we'll see. I'll do my best. Got about 5 minutes to go. I need to sort the other game out now. Not done it yet. It will be on Sky Sports Plus, which I can't get on my PC, which is annoying. I can get the HD one, but I'll just have to get it on my phone, which is fine. I'll deal with it. God. Shocking. Bit of 4 games tomorrow. That's going to be pure chaos. Pure chaos. Do you have dual monitors like me? No, just... My setup currently is TV, PC. That's it. Or monitor. TV, monitor. I'll just do side-to-side tabs or top-to-bottom tabs on my PC tomorrow. And then my phone will be used as another one. The phone will be the least important game, which would likely be... It could be Salford Wakefield, depending on how today goes for FC. It could be Lee Giants, Saints Castleford. Cass can't make playoffs. Saints can't move from 5th. So I could just put Saints and Cass on the phone because nothing will happen there. So I might as well just go with that one, actually. Do you think Leeds will win tomorrow? I think they can win. I did back Wigan in my predictions. It was like a 4-point win, I think I gave them in my predictions. So they can win. Yeah, probably do. But I don't think I've really got the space. I've got a big desk, but I haven't got the space for it. Well, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to try and calculate the width. Probably not, because the TV's right there. Shows your setup. I'd have to move the camera and it'll do some shenanigans where it like stops working. So I would, but I can't. But you know, there's a TV, PC. That's what it is. There's an Xbox there. It's simple stuff. I can fit 2 PCs if I push them a little bit further back, but I like having this PC where it is. It is what it is. I will deal with it. I'm happy with it. 4 games in a row or 4 games at the same time is very irregular, so I'm not too fussed. Let's get this game sorted out then. Wall bracket for new screen, Rob? Nah, because it's on where the wall is. This is the optimal setup that I've got, so I'm not going to change the whole thing for something that happens once a year. It's all good. It's all good. Oh yeah, Sky Sports, that's what I want. Oh, I need to sign in. Great. Interested to see how Dufty goes at centre. That'll be interesting for sure. Hopefully Thomas goes well. I'd like to see more of. Not convinced on Lucas Green yet, but he's still a very young lad. Got a long way to go. Wood, I do like him, but I was not happy with his effort for that 3rd Hull try last week. And McKinney, excited to see a bit more of him, so we will see. I all thought all games were tomorrow. They were initially, Kieran, but they'd moved these 2, I think, for League Leader Shield and playoff reasons, I think. Trying to log in on my phone, and it's being a little bit weird right now. So, players are coming out for KO Warrington. They're on the way out. Okay, well this is just being silly at this point, which is just really kind of him. I might have to swap this around, which is great. Just can't wait for that. Okay, well I'm going to have to watch KL Warrington on my PC, which I don't want to do, and then I'll get the other game up on my TV through Sky Sports Plus. Don't want to do it, but I guess I have to. Great. Just to be clear, Dingle, the game was up the whole time. On both screens, it was up the whole time. So, nice try. Okay. Right then. About to get underway. Looks like FC's going to kick off first. They will. Underway with Hull FC kicking to Catalans Dragons. Catalans in possession up towards their own 20. See what Catalans can do this week. Can they replicate the performance from last week? We will see. Desiree with the next carry just over the 20. We're going to get Ledrax versus Lafache. How crazy is that? Is he in the team list? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Look at him go. And Catalans up towards the 30. And now in the other game, we're about to get underway any second. So, Mikey Lewis with the boot. Warrington collected just in front of their own 10 with Sneed. Hands it off to Philbin. He takes it up towards the 20. Looked a bit awkward on the way down there, but see what Wire can do if they can upset at all. They are shifting the ball nice and early towards the right edge. And in the other game, it's a kick on the last towards the back right for Martin. Cuts back towards the middle slightly, just over the 10. Oh yeah, first try scorers, didn't even think of that. I'll go Barron for FC. And you know what? I'll just go Matt Duffy for Warrington. Some shenanigans. That 40-20 from Danny Walker. This guy, what an absolute beaut. Danny Walker with the 40-20. Go on, Danny. What a guy. Beautiful. It's in his locker, folks. He's got a kicking game in his toolkit. That is one of the reasons why I say he's the best hooker in Super League. I know we all disagree. It's all right. It's all right. That's one of the reasons why I'm shifting it left. Can we make anything happen here? Holroyd inside the 10. Hull FC with a chance here as well, actually. Oh, hang on a minute. Over the top. Barron, first try scorer. Look at me go. Over to you, Matt Duffy. All right, what's with that, Liam? Well, it's a try for Hull FC. Look at him go. Look at him go. So let's update that Hull FC score. If you could wait for me to update this, Warrington. Like, don't score just yet. You know, just chill. But it's going to be 4-0 for Hull FC. Nice and early. It's going to be the last for Warrington. Shifting down the right edge. Bit of chaos. Knock on there, possibly. Put down by Thulis, but that's going to be a knock on. I just want to see a bit of intent from Warrington. Bit of pace. Looking like we've got a clue what we want to do in the last tackle. That's what I want to see. Bit of creativity as well. Wouldn't go amiss. What I want us to do is look like the best team in the league, and then I can put us top of the power rankings, and then we'll take that into next year and, you know, win the treble, obviously. So KR in possession over their own 20. That is a 4-0 lead for Hull FC with 3.5 minutes gone. Hardacre with a kick near the touchline. He has been pretty reliable in the last few weeks with his conversions. I reckon he might get it. Well, KR with an early shift. On the third tackle, Petiku with a decent carry. Now up towards halfway. 3 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go for the Robins. Now with Batchelor inside wire territory. Last tackle. And the kick from Hardacre actually is... Oh, the kick's good. Kick on the last from Mikey Lewis. It is charged down by Holroyd. And back to 1. KR in possession on halfway with a fresh set. Oh dear. About to be under pressure now. Oh dear. Can't wait for this. So that is 6-0 for Hull FC. Hardacre has been really reliable with the boot recently. Really reliable. Yeah, there we go. Confirmed back underway. FC in possession. Moy with a carry down the right edge over the 10. So back underway. There's a bit of wayward nonsense here from the Robins. That might be cowball. Let's have a look. So they shift it right. It is wayward. Is this a wire ball? I didn't quite see. 4 minutes on the clock. Third tackle. It is going to be Warrington ball, I think. Okay. I'll switch back over for now. FC up towards around 40. Watts will carry up towards the halfway line. It's a great carry from Watts. Great carry. Warrington on halfway as well. Last tackle, Borough out the back to Caesar. Puts boot to ball. Left of the post. Esporado Biche underneath it. Collects it 5 out from his own try line. Takes it over the 10. Cuts back towards the middle. Lafash is there to bring him down. So is Kemp and Aiden. That should be a 6 again, but it's not for some reason. And the next carry from Ferdiar Hart. Just a few metres shy of the 20. So Catalans with a bit of work to do right now. Hello Joshua. Good to see you. Over on the left edge now with Jake Thulis switching to the KRY game. 5 minutes gone. Third tackle. Warrington only about 35 metres out. In the better field position currently. Down the left edge with Holroyd eating up some metres over the 30. Near the left touchline. Walker on his right to Sneed. Now with Matteson in centre field. Right to Irwin. Under pressure. Skips past one. Oof. Nearly high, but that was alright. Just over 20 metres out. Last tackle for Warrington. There's a penalty for Catalans in the other game as well. Right to Sneed. Chips it towards the back right. Putting Booth under pressure. Josh Thulis. You sneaky little bugger. Collects the ball from Mr. Booth and walks right in. Skedaddles in, you could say. That is actually the lead for Warrington. Look at us go. And I finally get to use this. After all this time. Some of you may have forgotten that that thing existed, but that transition has been waiting to be used. It's dusty. It is a dusty transition. We're shifting over to the other game. Catalans with a great chance in the corner. Are they going to do it, Kotrick? Don't tell me he's just done that. Don't tell me he's just done that. They want to check it. Good, because I kind of missed a lot of it, but that could be a try for Catalans in a second. On-field decision from Mr. Moore is try. Okay. The Warrington Wolves take a 4-0 lead. Guess it is our year after all. Come on the wire. I think this is going to be a try for Catalans here as well. That looked pretty good. Oh, the kick's good. Okay, I'm actually going to give the try to Catalans as well. 6-0 Warrington. Sneed with the conversion from the right touchline. Well done, Mark. And in the other game, Catalans, have they scored? They have. That's going to be 6-4 in the other. Who would have thunk it? KR, the last team to score a try. Oh no, the season's going downhill now. Oh no, whatever will they do? Daniel, good to see you. Just a bit of shenanigans, that's what's going on. So 6-4 with the kick to come. 7 minutes gone. Hull FC versus Catalans, so we'll wait on that one. Warrington in possession on their own 20 with Ryan Matteson playing it in centre field for Danny Walker. Goes down the left edge now with Holroyd. Gets an offload back to Walker. 7.5 minutes gone, by the way. It's with Luke Thomas over the 30. Strong carry towards the 40. It's a great carry. Good stuff. Good stuff. Exactly, Dingle. It is proof. You cannot complain. You cannot argue. 40-20. Somebody said Danny Walker is bonus. That's 2 40-20s now. Look at him go. Look at him go. Go on, Danny. Good lad. Good lad. Tap on the 10 from Warrington. It's with Stone. So Warrington very close. Waiting for Esporado Biche to take this conversion because he takes ages. It is in centre field with Sneed. Out the back to Irwin. Across to Taylor Ray. Stepping. Kai. Come on. Kai Taylor Ray. Baby. They want to check it. So it could be obstruction, actually. We'll just wait on that one. We'll just wait. Try giving on field. Video ref will check. And the kick was missed in the other game. So it is 6-4 to Hull FC currently. But we're checking a possible try here for Warrington. Kai Taylor Ray. With a little step. It looked very easy. So, like, I don't recall seeing obstruction, but my mind is saying surely not. I don't recall seeing a wide player in the way. Actually, well, there's contact there. So there is contact on a KR player. It's just whether he actually affects it. This might be chalked off. It might be. I'll switch over for now. Catalans nearly 9 minutes gone. Well, they're going to... Yeah, they're going to chalk that off. So that is going to be no try anyway. Panga Jr. bumps off Yusuf Aiden up towards the 40. Gets an offload as well for Esport Biche. Welcome to the wire. 9 minutes gone. Up towards halfway. Desiree with a carry over the 40 for Catalans. Inside FC territory. Last tackle coming up. Can they find the corners? Pin them back. And a kick towards the back left from Luke Keary. Barron underneath it. The first try scorer of the day. Knocks it on. Collected by Panga Jr. In the corner. Tommy Makinson is in. I want to say. Touch Judge. Nailed it first time. Wants to have a look at this one. So that's what they'll do. They've gone to video ref. That could be the lead for Catalans in a minute. Could be. You normally trust Makinson in those kind of positions. So it could be. Here's a penalty for KR as well for obstruction. So they will be able to march up the field a little bit easier. Where's this wire been hiding? I wish I could answer that. I wish I knew. We're waiting on the video ref in the other game. So that could be the lead for Catalans in a minute. But Hull KR, 6 points down, 9.5 minutes gone. In centre field with Minchella up towards the halfway line. So I think I'm already doing this for 2. And I'm going to have to do 2 more tomorrow. Can't wait. In centre field with Sue. Bumps off Philbin. Brought down by 3 other defenders. Just short of Wires 40. It is right to May. Takes a carry himself over the 40. Bumps off Holroyd. Stopped on Wires 30. 10 minutes gone. Last tackle for the Robins. Short side right to Morg. Chips it high. Nothing wrong with that. Batted backwards. Collected by Warrior Hargreaves. Spins. And he'll be tackled 15 out from Warrington's try line. So that'll be a turnover. Do you think we're going to have a chance of winning the league? Yes, Carter, I do. I do think they have a chance. Give Dufty the ball. Well, you let them know. Where have they cleared it? Oh, I think this might be a try for Makinson, by the way. That was really well done. I think that might actually be a try for Makinson. It's very close. We're sticking with this for now, as they're still on video ref in the other game. Warrington in possession up towards around 30. Walker's not happy about something. That's an expensive bench there. Or not even on the bench. I'm going to wire player down right now. Game's been stopped. 11 minutes gone. Being called a cheat by the crowd. Who's that down right now? Is that Thulis? Every week. Always needs a high shot. Every week. And in the other game, I've not been listening, but in the other game, Makinson, it's going to be, it's a try. Catalans take the lead. H6 with a kick to come. Look at him go. Wakefield fans might not have to worry about tomorrow. A bit of shenanigans from Salford, we'll see. Well, Catalans definitely improved the last couple of weeks. Definitely improved. Even you look at the game against Salford. Salford had been improving in recent weeks as well. And Catalans, they got a red card in the first half. So that's definitely an improved Catalans side right now. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Sporto Biche will take about 10 minutes with this conversion. %, as CTE? Maybe. Maybe. Let's put some titanium plates in his skull. Just make sure he's safe in future. All-time try scorers. Makinson is now 64 away from Ryan Hall. You can imagine he's got a couple of years left. Unless he... No, he's got a few years left, I think. So it is a Warrington penalty. Let's have a look at Warrior Hargreaves. Yeah, that is harsh. Definitely no cards there, of course. He does completely fall over. They are harsh ones. If a player falls over and you hit him in the head, like, what can you do? So it's harsh, but penalty is best case scenario in today's game. The kick from Sporto Biche is good, by the way. Warrington in good field position off the back of a penalty. 10-6 for Catalans. Let's get this updated real quick. Okay. So Warrington, only 20 metres out, 11.5 minutes gone. Second tackle. Matteson with the next carry up towards the 10. Why can it double digits soon? Possibly. Left to Sneed. Chips it over the top on the third tackle. Interception from Davies. I don't know what he's thinking there. What? There's creativity and then there's just doing random shit. If you get it in goal, there's a chance there, but that's just ridiculous from Sneed. It's KR in possession on their own 20. In the other game, Catalans in possession on their own 20 as well. Nearly 12 minutes gone. Just over 12 gone in the other game. But there is a penalty for Catalans, holding down from FC. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it FC under a bit more pressure here? Kick on the last from KR. It's going to bounce once, collected by Kai Taylor-Ray. Over the 20, up towards the 30. Go on, young man. Go on, lad. Completion rate, 66% for KR, 83% for Warrington. More tackles for KR so far, more metres for Warrington. Possession, 66% for Wire as well. Fair dues. Toby King with the next carry down the left edge, just up towards the 40. I'll keep an eye on Catalans as well because they're getting close. Actually, I'll switch over for a second here. Catalans, 40 metres out. Kotrick down the right edge, look for an offload possibly. Stopped on the 30. Near the right touchline. Back towards the middle with Farge. He was great last week against Leeds with his kicking in the first half. Desiree is brought it down, doesn't really get too far. Booth collects it on the last for KR. Good return over the 20. And Booth will play this for Lewis. Oh, that might be a penalty from Philbin. Well, he got away with that one. He got away with it. Catalans, though, inside the red zone. 2 tackles to go. Farge goes right to Desiree. Then to Seguier. Across to Yaha. The other right touchline. And that's going to be a penalty for KR in the other game. Last tackle. 10 metres out. Farge kicks towards the post. That was well read from Kemp. Chucked back in from Partington. But that is going to be over the dead ball line. Briscoe sprints towards the 20. Taps it. And he'll run up towards the 30. Break for Barron down the right touchline. Barron could be in it. Around a Spudder Bichet. Good effort from the young man. Good effort, but Barron. Great reactions from Briscoe. Barron in support. Excellent stuff. Hull FC will equalise and likely retake the lead. With a kick in front of the post. That was really nicely done there. Nicely done. I don't think there's anyone to have a go at. Nobody to complain about. Farge just placed the ball in a decent area. Just Hull FC players reacted to it nicely. And in the situation, they just did a good job. So, yeah. That's good stuff from Hull FC. Needed that. Needed a bit of a spark to get back into it. So, there we go. That is going to be 12-10 for Hull FC in a second. Hull Kingston Rovers inside the red zone. 4th tackle. Now with Lytton. Launched it left to May. Across to Lewis. It's a solid defensive wall there from Wire. Solid stuff, boys. Takes it over the 20 in centre field. Last tackle, 15 minutes gone. KR about 16 metres out, maybe 17. Lytton will go right to May. Out the back to Morg. Across to Hiku. Can he get the offload? Not quite. Actually, yes, he can. Morg collects it. Support from May. Then to Lytton. Oh, good stuff. Well done. Stone getting involved. Holroyd was there to help out. That was close from Hull KR. Looked a little bit slow down that right edge. Was looking a bit slow, but they still had the space to work with. When that flat ball went across from May to Hiku, I thought they could have been in there for a second, but yeah, Warrington just scrambling well enough. It was good D, yeah. So Warrington in possession. Walker with a scoot over the 10. Hardacre will make this 12-10 in the other game in a second. He does. All good. So Warrington with Toby King just short of the 20. Need another score soon? I think so. I think so. Maybe another 40-20 from Danny Walker. Who knows? Who knows? Walker pops it up to Taylor-Ray. The ball pops out. Man, that's going to be a mistake from Warrington. The young man with an error inside Warrington territory. Loose carry there. It pops out. So just over 16 minutes gone. KO will get a fresh set in front of the try line. Back underway in the other game. Yusuf Aiden with a carry over the 10 for Hull FC. After that great try. And a penalty for the Black and Whites as well. 15 out from their own try line. So FC can now move up the field. Maybe they can extend the lead shortly. We will see. Yeah, back to default. Factory reset for Warrington. So FC have moved up the field a little bit now off the back of the penalty. They're still inside their own half right now, but KR, they've got a scrum 30 metres out, so we'll stick with them for now. It is left to Lewis, engage the line, across to Morg. Straightens up, he's stopped about 22, maybe 23 out near the left touchline. Gildart on his right to Lewis, switches back to Warrior Hargreaves, he takes it over the 20. About 16 metres out, near the left edge of the field. In centre field now with Minchella. 15 out, look for an offload, gets one to Lytton. Still shifting right with Sue, wants to just take the carry, he does. He's going to be stopped on the 10. FC in decent territory as well, last tackle, but not as close as KR, who are 10 metres out. They go left to May. Skips past a few, and that's going to be a knock-on from Noah Booth near the left touchline. Mistake from the young man there. Just couldn't quite keep a hold of that one. Wasn't a great pass, really. So, yeah. Unfortunate for the young man. Yeah, Warrington scrum inside their own half. In front of their own try line, really. Switching over, Catalans. Now with Espoto Biche in centre field, skipping towards the left edge of the field. Kemp gets him wrapped up, so does Aiden. And down the left touchline with Pangai Jr., or left edge, cuts back towards the middle. Launches it right to Seguier. Eating up some decent metres. Up towards the 40. Ball pops out, though. And that's going to be penalty for Catalans. FC can challenge if they're... if they are so inclined to. Yeah, ball steal. Catalans can work the ball up the field. Warrington in possession on their own 30. King plays it for Walker. Left to Holroyd. Straight into Batchelor. Holroyd runs really hard, but struggles to make meters. But he's drawn in a foul. So fair enough. Nearly 19 minutes gone. That's a penalty for Warrington. Inside their own half. Not really sure what for. Was it in ball steal? Okay. I guess. Yeah, there's a hand on the ball there, I guess. Catalans in good territory as well, actually. 30 metres out. Espoto Biche takes a carry through centre field. Just kind of surrenders there. So Warrington and Catalans both in good territory right now. Desiree with a carry over the 20. 15 metres out, brought down by Aiden and Watts. Stone with a good carry in the other game. Go on, lad. Da Costa. Left to Farge. About 10 metres out. Launches it over the top. Collected by Makinson in the corner. Chucks it back inside. Smith, that could be a hell of a try from Catalans there. That could be a hell of a try. And a knock-on from Warrington in the other one. Ah, damn, good effort. Try given on field by Moore. So we'll check a try for Catalans. This is a good game at the moment, this. This is a pretty good game. 19 minutes and 3 seconds stopped on the clock. There was an error from Jake Thulis in the KR game. See if Makinson managed to chuck this ball back inside before getting a foot in touch. He did. He definitely did. I think it's fair to say that wasn't even forward as well. Like, that kind of momentum could have made it look forwards, but I think that's all good for Catalans there. KR have a scrum on their own 20. But I'm going to give that Catalans. I'm just going to give it to him. I think they've got it. Okay. And just to confirm, it is actually trying the other game with a kick to come. But we'll switch back over to Hull KR in possession. Just over 20 minutes gone. Lewis with a strong carry over halfway up towards Warrington's 40. 2 tackles go for the Robins. In centre field with Lytton. Scoots, space behind the ruck. And he's brought down on the 30. We had a player fall over then. Don't know if there was a bit of afters going on. 21 minutes gone. Left edge to Mikey Lewis. Last tackle. Chips towards the back left. Thulis underneath it. And it's collected on the full by Booth. Flicks the ball on. A little bit wayward. And it's going to be a 6 again for KR 15 metres out. Gildart near the left touchline. On his right to Martin. Bumps off a few. He's still going. Getting wrapped up. Eventually stopped 13 metres out in centre field. 21.5 on the clock. Right to Minchella, then to May. Just strolls through. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Oh my god. Well, there you go. KR gets some points. I'm not going to have the scoring yet because I'm waiting for this replay. I want to see who's absolutely just let him walk by. And Esporto Biche in the other game, near the touchline, steps up. And the kick is no good. So it is 14-12 for Catalans. And it is now a try in the other game. Was there even a 6 again? I didn't even see a replay, but let's have a look here at the try. May. Sneed turned his back there. Now, I'm fully aware that I'm not, like, aware of all the tactical stuff. But is it not the defensive principle to protect your inside shoulder? Is that not... People that play the game at any level, could you tell me if I'm chatting shit on that one? Is it not the principle to protect your inside shoulder? Which he just straight up doesn't do. Okay. And the kick from Martin, by the way, there's a lot of swing on that one. It is good, so it's going to be 6-all. Catalans moving up the field in the other game as well, in good territory. In good territory. So yeah, not a great first quarter from Hull KR, but they finally get some time down this end of the field. So in both games, 23.5 minutes for KR Warrington. In the other game, 22 minutes gone. Martin has possession 5 metres out from his own try line. Takes it over the 10. Remus Smith has his right arm in a weird way. I think he's hurt it. And over the 20 now. FC in possession. Down the left edge. And there's actually going to be a penalty for KR. Well done, Wire. In centre field, Burrow goes right to Aiden. Takes it over the 30. 22.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles go for FC. Shifting it right. Sees it across to Lytton. Bit of room to use up down the left-hand side of the field. Over the halfway line. Last tackle for the Black and Whites. And the Burton bomb here from Aiden Caesar. Could be swirling. Collected cleanly by Esporto Biche on his own 10. Hands it off to Tommy Makinson. Cuts back towards the right-hand side of the field. And eventually stopped 15 out from his own try line. 23 minutes on the clock. Shifted over to the other game. Mikey Lewis with a carry up towards Warrington's 30. Metre or two shy. In centre field now with Minchella. Switches back to Whitbread, who's been great this year. Up towards Warrington's 20. He's now with Lytton. Scooting. Tackled by Thomas at marker. No penalties given there. May 10 metres out. Left to Minchella. Across to Mikey Lewis. Then to Martin. Pops it up to Gildart. Almost in. Just good enough scramble defence there from Warrington to keep KR out on the last tackle. Good work there. Is that Sam Stone again getting involved? There's 2 big defensive stops there from Stone. Fair play to him. Fair play. Let's have a look. Catalans look like they're in good position right now. Warrington with a bit of work to do inside their own territory. It is going to be last tackle for Catalans. 40 metres out. Left to Luke Keary. Under a bit of pressure. Gets a kick away though. 24 minutes gone. And Moy goes up. Comes down with it cleanly. Brought down by Smith and Partington near the right touchline. So KR on their own 10. Barron with the next carry up towards the 20. So Wyatt and Hull roughly in the same field position at the moment. Hull FC with another carry through centre field. Brought down by 2. Up towards our own 40. Third tackle. Next carry from, I think that's Gardner. I think. Fourth tackle. Aiden. Now Kemp. We had somebody shooting out the line there. Over to the right touchline with Barron. Cuts back towards the middle. Pangai Jr. nearly with a high shot there. And it is a penalty for Hull FC. That did look high. Tavita, what are you doing? If you're going to give away penalties, make sure you do it there before you come to Warrington. Thank you. So yeah, penalty for FC. They'll be in good territory soon. Hull Kingston Rovers, 3 tackles to go down the left touchline or left edge with Mikey Lewis. Just less than 40 metres out. Lytton, on his right to Whitbread, carries it straight up towards Warrington's 30. So a lot of great territory for Hull FC in the last 10 minutes at this point. Short side left to Mikey Lewis. Collected in goal by Kai Taylor-Ray is going to be a 20-metre tap, 7 tackle set. Oh, he's going to be asked to go back to the marker. Damn. So Toby King will tap it this time and carry it up towards the 30. The ball comes out, and that's going to be a penalty for a strip. Hull FC in good territory, though. So Warrington with a penalty. Hull FC 15 metres out. Moy in centre field, right to Caesar. Doesn't give the ball away, and Pangai Jr. wraps him up. Hull KR will challenge that, though. In centre field with Aiden. 10 metres out. 26 minutes on the clock. Last tackle coming up for the Black and Whites. Can Hull FC retake the lead? They'll go left to Caesar. Pops up to Lane. Chance here. Trying to get an offload, but it is knocked out of his hands. That is going to be a knock on there from Hull FC. Almost in. Nice effort there from Hull FC, but Catalans, they deal with that one. Preventing the offload. Who was that? Partington, I think it was, actually. In the tackle, I think. Yeah, it was Partington with a huge tackle there. What's the score for Wyatt? 6-all. And Yaha with a carry up towards the 10. I'll stick with Hull FC Catalans for now. I'll keep an eye on the challenge here, but I've not really seen whether it has been stripped or not. I don't know. And a carry for Catalans up towards their own 20. 27 minutes on the clock. Down the left edge now with Bousquet. Strong carry up towards the 30. 13 minutes to go in the FC Catalans game. Pangai Jr. down the left edge. Gets an offload for Da Costa. Now with Partington. Over the 40. Almost a high shot there. Almost at halfway. Inconclusive, yeah. I've not been able to see it, but I'd rather they give inconclusive on ones that are tricky rather than just guessing. Right to Farge on the last, 45 metres out. Right at the sticks. Moy goes up. So does Kiri. Maybe tackled in the air. Possibly. Referee says no. Moy has to play it on his own 10. It's now with Martin. Up towards the 20. So switching back over now. Penalty for Warrington. Sneed will find touch. And Warrington will start a fresh set from 40 metres out. Got to win this poll, by the way. Should have done that. My bad, pimp. And a penalty for FC as well, for interference in the other game. So Warrington and FC will be in good territory. Nearly 28 minutes gone for KR Warrington. 40 metres out. In centre field with Sneed. Out the back to Irwin. Pops it across to Holroyd. Left to centre field, 30 metres out. Walker on his right to Wood. Steps past one, eats up a few metres. 25 metres out for Warrington. 2 tackles to go. Walker on his right to Sneed. Then with Matteson. Back towards centre field. On the 20. Just not much happening there. Bit of blood from the mouth of Partington right now. So Warrington, about 19 metres out in centre field. Last tackle, 28 and a half gone. Walker goes right to Sneed. Chips towards the back right. Could have the same as last time. Booth collects it a metre in front of his own try line. He is then stopped by Dufty. Just in front of the try line. Is that the penalty count? Could be. Could be. It's not been great. KL with a bit of work to do. They're on their own 10 right now. Gildart with the next carry. Takes it a few metres over the 10. But I'll switch over to Hull FC in good territory. They've got a fresh set. 28 and a half minutes gone. 30 metres out. In centre field with Kemp. Out the back to Caesar. Launched it over the top. Bounces once. Collected by Martin near the touchline. Has to cut back towards the middle. Well reacted to there from Martin. And he'll just take a carry in centre field. It's now with was that Laidlaw? Not quite familiar with some of the FC boys, but I think it was Laidlaw. Right to Caesar. A fake there from Hardik. It's just selling everyone a dream. Look at him go. Burrow on the last tackle. In centre field with Aiden Caesar. Chips left of the posts. Didn't see who that was that went up, but there was a Catalans player that collected it. He's then going to be tackled in goal. Was it Fuadioha? No, it wasn't Fuadioha. It was Kotrick. Thank you, Peter. Such a flirt. Yeah, that's going to be a goal line dropout for Catalans. Good stuff from Hull FC. Trying to build a bit of pressure in the last 10.5 minutes before they make it to half time. It's been a good game. Hull FC versus Catalans. Been a good game. Switching over. Last tackle from Warrington. There's a kick towards the back right for Noah Booth. Collects it 5 out from his own try line. Takes it over the 10. And he's brought down by Irwin and Stone. Next carry from Oliver Gildart. Over the 20 for the Robins. 30 minutes gone. I will switch over to Hull FC, who's only 10 metres out. It is now with... Is that Laidlaw? I'm actually... Or is it Gardner? I'm not too sure. Could be someone else. Caesar will go left to Lytton. Under pressure there from Kotrick. Good jam there from... it's Nick, isn't it? Is it Nick Kotrick? I think it is. Third tackle. Caesar on his right to Laidlaw. Okay, that's Laidlaw. KR shifting it. Possible break here for Morg. Ooh, he's brought down. Caesar gets the switch back to Hardacre. He's still moving. 20 metres out. Now 15. Make it 10. Still going. Down the right edge now with Callum Kemp. Look for an offload. Gets one to Briscoe. Cuts back towards the middle. Not too much to look at in the other game, but there's a chip towards the back left. Martin, if he'd... Oof, almost. There's going to be a knock on there from... I want to say from Martin it was forwards first. Okay, so it will be Catalans ball. Almost. Almost. Some groovy shenanigans from Hull FC there. Good effort. Switching back over. Third tackle for Warrington. Mistake there from Dufty. Collected by Gildart. Is going to play this ball 35 metres out. Damn. How are the lighter pack doing? Why is a little understrength there? Yeah, I mean... I've not been able to pay that much attention to that kind of stuff. But in terms of territory, I think KR's still... They're looking fine in terms of gaining metres. Looks easy enough to work the ball at the field. Not like it's piss easy metres, but they're, good chunk at a time. It's a good chunk at a time. KR, 10 metres out in centre field. Now with Hadley. He's going to play this 5 metres out, just left of the sticks. Just less than 8 minutes to go. Lytton launches it right to May. Fakes a switch back, then across to Hiku. Gets it across to Davies, just in time. Last tackle for KR, 10 out with May. Chips it just across the face of the post. He's not backwards. Now with Mikey Lewis. Managed to get the ball away. Launched it left. This could be a try in the corner for Booth. And KR will stroll in. A bit of shenanigans there. We've done well to defend for a long period of time. We've done well. Dufty wanted something checked there, but that is going to be the lead for KR for the first time. We've been under a lot of pressure. It was a bit of a weird one, that one, but it's, I'm happy with the defensive work for the last 15 minutes. So, okay. Yeah, simple mistake there from Dufty. Right, I will switch over. 7 minutes to go in the other game. Actually, did I update that? Yes, I did. I did. FC, shifting it down the right touchline. Cust is now on the field, but that's going to be a penalty for Hull FC. There's a lot of penalties so far in both games. A lot of penalties. Late contact on Briscoe. So waiting on a conversion for KR near the touchline. It'll be Reece Martin in a second. Don't know if Briscoe's still down here at the moment. Or it wasn't on Briscoe, it was on Kemp. Is someone going to be sitting for 10 here? Oh my god. Well, what's that going to be for Luke Keary?
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless git, Campbell. You dickhead.
Unwatchable stuff there from Keary. Unwatchable. There you go. So it's a yellow card for Keary, and the kick in the other game was no good. So it is 10-6 for KR. Right then. Great chance for FC to take the lead and possibly extend. They scored 3 against Warrington when they had the extra man. So what can they do this time? 6 minutes to go until half time. FC only 10 metres out. And they'll be given another penalty. Well, last time they could have gone for 2 against Warrington to equalise. They can do the same here, but they did tap last time, and they will this time. Good stuff from FC. I like it. Good intent. So as of right now, as it stands, Hull KR have won the League Leaders Shield. As it stands. And Wakefield are currently in playoffs as it stands right now. Well, nothing was happening in the KR game. It was just a kick. That's all it was. FC, 10 metres out. Aiden stopped on the 10. KR currently on their own 20 right now. Third tackle. Another screen thing. Chance here for FC. Can they take the lead? Right in front of the try line. So close. FC with an offload and halfway. FC is so close. I'm going to have to stick with FC here. It's with Caesar. Pops up to Lane. Cutting back towards the middle. Room to run. Jordan Lane. That is close. As a Sport Obishe held that up, that is going to be checked. Chance for KR in the back left corner. Taylor Wright is there. Can he collect it? Yes, he can. He's going to be taken in goal. Not in goal, sorry. Over the touchline. That's my bad. No try given on field in the other game. This is going to be incredibly close here. Who's Gildart picked over? Normally Broadbent is at centre, isn't he? If not, then, Batchelor. I don't know. This could be a try for FC here. But KR in great territory again. We'll wait and see what's given in the other game. Esport Obishe might have held that up. There is a penalty for KR right in front of the try line. They could go for 2. They've had a lot of pressure down this end. They might as well just keep going, to be honest. Lytton will tap and give it to Minchella. Now down the left edge with Hadley over the 10. Too many easy offloads for KR. Unfortunately, that is the Warrington way. Lytton, left of the sticks, goes right to Minchella. Takes a carry himself, now 5 metres out. Lytton, in front of the sticks. Will go right to May. Flat pass to Batchelor. He'll be stopped 5 metres out right at the post. It is now with Morgan centre field. Launches it left to May. Near the left edge of the field. Switches back to Mikey Lewis. Room to run. He's going to be stopped a metre short the try line. Left of the post. 3 minutes to go. 2 tackles left in this set for KR. Lytton, short side left, pops up to Martin. The ball pops out. Collected by Irwin. And that'll be knock on from KR. And over in the other game, I was not listening. Do not have sound in that one. But the on-field decision was no try for the video I have to check. It is going to be no try. Well done, Esport Obishe. Well done, young man. Good stuff. But it is just going to be held up, so FC will have the ball 10 metres out. Not sure how many tackles they've got left in this set. Warrington do have a scrum on their own 10 as well. Last tackle for FC. They go right to Moy. Caesar pops up to Hardacre. Gets an offload. Collected by Cust. It's now with Moy again in centre field. Launches it left. Slightly wayward. Collected by Martin. Near the left touchline. Cuts back towards the middle. Kicks the ball through. Chases. Esport Obishe is there. Collects 5 out from his own try line. Catalans in possession. Okay, Catalans and Warrington with a lot of work to do to get up the field. Kai Taylor-Ray with the latest carry up towards the 20. Danny Walker. 2 40-20s in this game so far. Might need another one at some point to get out of trouble. Wood with the next carry over the 20 for Warrington. 2 minutes to go. 3 tackles as well in this set. Remaining. Shifting it right. Sneed under pressure. Not much happening there. Walker scoots from dummy half over the 30. And about 5 extra metres as well. Good carry there from Danny Walker. Last tackle for Warrington. Powell is on the field. The ball pops out. And that's a knock-on. Oh, for God's sake. There's been a lot of penalties in our favour, but too many mistakes. Just too many mistakes. Damn. Switching over then, Hull FC up towards halfway. Would you prefer all final games on the same day? Kind of. I don't mind if they split them, but I think they need to be split based on like importance. So like today, you could have had like all games of importance on one day, all games of no importance on the other. So Saints versus Castleford has no importance. Cas can't make playoffs, Saints can't move from 5th. So that should be on its own day with other non-important games. In my opinion. Right, I'll go with KR. They're 30 metres out, actually. .25 metres out, Lytton up towards the 20, brought down by Wood. Plays it for May. Right to Minchella, then to Morg. 15 out, pops up to Batchelor, takes it up towards Warrington's 10, brought down by King. Walker there to help out as well. Right at the post. In centre field with Morg, left to May, across to Lewis, left hand side of the field, then to Gildart, across to Booth in the corner. KR will score once again with 14 seconds to go in the half. Oh my God. The reason why I'm not as disappointed is because of how much we've had to deal with defensively. The main disappointment, of course, being we need to kind of stop dropping the ball or giving away penalties. That needs to end. But KR will extend the lead. They'll make it 14-6 with a kick to come near the left touchline. This is why the basics are so important. This is why they're so important. (14-6) then. Hooter is sounded. Martin can make it an 8-point lead going into the sheds in a second. Switching over to the other game though. 1 minute to go. Scrum for Catalans. 40 metres out. They do have a 2-point lead right now. They've been dealing with 12 men on the field at the moment. Esporto Biche, right of centre field. Back towards the middle now with Fuad Yaha. This would be huge for Catalans if they can find some points here. They could always go for one if they wanted to, just make it a bit awkward for like penalties and stuff if they really wanted to. 30 seconds to go. 15 metres out. 25 seconds in centre field with Partington. Carries it over the 10, 5 metres out in front of the right post. 20 seconds left. 2 tackles to go for Catalans. Again, still a man down. De Costa scoots towards the middle, just has to surrender. In centre field, 7 metres out between the sticks. I think they're set up for one here. Farge out the back. They launch it to him on the 20, and he just drops the ball. Okay, great. And the kick at the end of the half from Martin is good. So that is going to be 16-6. Okay. Let's get this updated. Alright, so that is going to be half-time then. Alright, so Hull KR at half-time up by 16 points to 6. And over in the other game is going to be Catalans with the lead, 14-12. Yes, Toes, only just realised to watch along for Rugby League. Good lad. Well, welcome. If it is your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Are you spoiled or are KR struggling? Can only really score by spreading the ball. In comparison to typical KR, they're struggling. But they've had a lot of great field position. Normally, you'd imagine that they just kind of open teams up left, right and centre, but it wasn't a great start from KR. It was a good start from Warrington. I'm not too disappointed, actually. 2 40-20s from Danny Walker. They were great. Got us up the field. We actually looked like we wanted to have a proper go. Trying to get creative offensively, so I really don't mind it. The problem is, in the last 20 minutes, there's a few too many penalties, too many errors, and not being able to restrict the metres through the middle has meant that we've had to you know, put up with a lot of pressure on our own goal line. And it's just a numbers game at that point. I think we've actually scrambled really well. We've defended quite well. But it's just a numbers game. KR, the best attacking side in the league, I'm pretty sure. And the amount of pressure to deal with, at some point it's going to happen. But I'm not overly disappointed. I'm disappointed with the errors and the discipline. But in terms of defence, I'm quite happy with it. So I think it's fair. It's fair that KR should have the lead with all that territory. But yeah, I'm disappointed, but mostly proud, if I'm honest. I think it's a good effort. Why I played well, Rob? I think they've done all right. They've done all right. Budapest Gambit, that's a new name. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Not a bad half a wire. Walker and Sneed kicked well. Defence hit hard, but struggled for metres in yardage more as the half went on. Yeah, that's just our issue. Difference in size, really. It's hard to slow down a big pack like KR's. It's always tough to do. A few errors from Kai Taylor Ray, but going to get that from a younger fullback. Can see potential there. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And again, you know, it's another week with a change in the spine, combinations and all that jazz. Like, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. But that's the thing, is like when you're changing things in the backs or in the spine, you can't really rely on those combinations that you want to get reps with in training or in games. So you have to make sure you get the basics right. Wire tries come from massive booth error. Youngsters love making errors, unfortunately. But that's part and parcel with the game. I think the only thing I'd tell like a young fullback or a winger is just like, all I need you to do is catch the ball when possible. If you're under pressure when catching the ball, just do your best under the high ball and run as strong as you can on the return meters. That's it. Not many notes, that's just it. Run as hard as you can, catch the ball if you can, and that's it. But nothing flashy. Paul with another donation. Here he is again. Look at him go. What a guy. Thank you very much, Paul. Very kind of you. Very kind indeed. What a guy. Okay. If you guys want to become members, by the way, scan the QR code on screen. Link in the description as well. Yeah. Check out the memberships. Content coming next week. But this other game, though, FC Catalans, is looking pretty good, actually. It's looking good. I'm glad that Catalans have been able to find a bit of success towards the back end of the year. They looked a bit better, which is good for them. You'll always support the channel, mate. Well, that's very kind of you. There's some great people here. Very proud to have the people that stop by on a regular basis. I've said this many times before, but I remember my first stream last year was Leeds, Huddersfield. Maybe peaked at about 6 viewers. A few people just came in and out, like, just randomly. It was, on average, probably about one person in here for the most part. But yeah, right now there's 50 people in here, people chatting regularly, people that donate on a regular basis that are very kind of them, and that became members. I cannot tell you how awful it was, that first stream. It just felt horrible to do. I was talking to basically nobody. I was talking to nobody. But there's 50 people here now. Which I think is pretty cool. So thank you for being here. Where are we at for subs? We're at 12,155. Excellent. Maybe 13k by the end of the year. We got the Ashes, we got the Pacific Championships as well. I'm going to be doing my squad predictions, or my personal squads for the Ashes, like what I would pick, soon. I'd rather wait till the season's done, to be honest. But I'll do those fairly soon. Dingle's broken again. Oogly toogly. Oh, Alex, so kind of you. I don't think that's for me, personally. That's not the area I'm trying to go down, unfortunately, for some. Rob is fine. Rob is completely fine. Okay. Tomorrow's going to be pure chaos, isn't it? So I did ask before, I think one person answered it, what people would actually prefer for the stream tomorrow. So either I can do 4 individual scoreboards like I'm doing now, where it has the team lists and the scores, and I can maybe set it on a timer to change like every 10 seconds or something. So I can update the scores. I don't need to press it to switch over to a different game. I just leave it and it changes. So that's one option. The other option is that just down the left-hand side of the screen, all 4 games and their scores are just present the whole time. So it wouldn't show the team lists. It would just be the scores down the left. So if you guys have any preference, so all 4 scoreboards or all 4 scores in one go, let me know what you think, if anyone cares. If not, I'll just stick to what I'm currently doing, or just have a think about it. Jenna's teeth just blinded you? Well, that's unlucky. How are you actually going to watch 4 games at once? Oh, that's a great question. 1 on the TV, 2 on the PC, and 1 on my phone, which will be right there. RL Red Zone. That's what I was thinking. Like, I was thinking of just calling it like Rugby League Red Zone, and just when someone is inside the 20, I'll switch to them like they do for NFL Red Zone. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. I could do that. But yeah, it will be pure chaos. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to show the ability. I think tomorrow, this is where Sky Sports and the BBC, they see what I'm capable of. They'll give me a job for next year. Maybe. I'm not after a job, but we'll see what happens. Probably the best way to do it. Can you do a dance? I can. Will I? No. I don't think I will. If someone starts racing down this street, blasting "Living La Vida Loca" down the street, I'll start dancing. Just dance stream. Maybe one day. 100k subs, maybe. We'll see. That's not a promise. I'm just saying I'll think about it. This whole FC vs Catalans game is great so far. And there's still a yellow card for Catalans for, well, at least a couple minutes going into the second half. Well, they've done a good job dealing with it so far. Great defensive stop from Esporte Biche earlier on, I think it was Jordan Lane, I think. Oh, I submitted my Super League Dream Team into the Discord the other day, by the way. I will go through it. Some people in the Discord will have already seen it, but I will go through what I picked for my Dream Team. If I can find it. There it is. So, at fullback, I picked Lockie Miller. Right wing, I picked Joe Burgess. Left wing was Martin. My centres were Niu and Hanley. Not Ash Handley, Umaila Hanley. My halfbacks were Connor and Lamb. My front row was SASA, Ipape and Lasone. My back row was Hadley and Hardacre, and then Knowles was my loose forward. That's what I went with for my Dream Team. Will FC surely win? Well, maybe. Not surely, but maybe. And please don't call me Shirley. Catalans starting playing well at the end of the season. Yeah, they timed it beautifully. You need Ashton? Well, I mean, he's been dead for a few months now, so couldn't really pick him, could I? Completely forgot I had this. Dingle just misses his baby boy. No Mike Acevo. Unfortunately, not this time. I think Mike Acevo probably could have made the Dream Team. I was so close to picking Mike Acevo. I was so close to picking him. The thing that put me off the most was just number of appearances. Like, if he'd played more games this year, I probably would have picked him. But it was just, I think, it was so close. I could not tell you how close it was. Every other stat looks great, but it's just appearances. That's all it is. Shocking. I don't know what Dingle's been on these last few streams. He's on something. Right then. So I do currently have 3 members over on Patreon. Once we get to 10, I'll start doing giveaways. But content is coming next week. Right then. Just talking about him makes me cry and miss him. Well, stop talking about him then. God. Silliness. Pure silliness. About to get back underway shortly. We got all the players coming back out. Do I say it? I'm going to say it. This stream hasn't stopped once on Sky Sports. It hasn't stopped once. So, half-time is now done. Looks like Catalans will get us back underway first. They will kick to Hull FC towards the back right. And he's going to be somebody with the first carrot toward to 20. I can't tell who it is. Cust. Now with Aiden. Slightly closer to centre field. Up towards the 20. It is with Hardacre down the right-hand side of the field. Eating up good meters up towards the 40. I'll see if they can punish Catalans from this sin bin. Kemp switches back to Aiden. He's going to be stopped just short of halfway. On the 4th tackle now coming up. And in the other game, 16-6 to Hull Kingston Rovers. Sneed will kick off very shortly. And we're back underway in the other game. It's an awkward looking kick-off there. It's in the hands of Warrington Wolves. Let's go, boys. Kai Taylor-Ray. Just less than 30 metres out. Warrington in possession. Next carry from Max Wood. Doesn't make any ground there. So Catalans are just over their own 10 right now. Bit of work to do. Walker. 25 out. Switches back to Irwin. Not very clean there. Not very clean at all. Danny Walker. 25 out. Goes right to Powell. He'll switch back to Matteson. Brings it up towards the 20. Walker on the 4th. Short side right. Taylor Ray. He's stopped 15 metres out. Last tackle for Warrington, right at the post. Walker fakes left, goes right. It's with Dufty, steps past 1. And he'll be brought down 8 metres out. And we'll turn the ball over. Okay. Well, I guess that's us just trying to pin him back in the corner. I guess that's what we're trying to do there. I guess. So switching over. Great offload there from Barron, actually. Oh, it wasn't Barron, that was Kemp. But Moy, he's still going. He's still going. Great carry from Moy up towards Hull FC's own 40. With a fresh set. It's now with Barron. Left to Caesar. Across to Lane. Now over halfway. Good meters there from FC. Not sure how long's left on the sin bin. But they've got to eat up this territory whilst they can. Aiding with the carry over Catalans 40. 2.5 minutes gone. Third tackle now for the black and whites. Right to Kemp in centre field. Out the back to Caesar. Launches it across. It is not collected by Barron, and that will go into touch. Turnover from Hull FC. I like their intent, but, you know, they've got to be cleaner if they're doing that. It's just more time off the clock here for Catalans. It only suits Catalans at this point. But Warrington now on their own 10. Now just short of the 20 with Jake Thulis. Bit of work for Wire to do at this point. Sneed. Now with Josh Thulis, stopped a metre over the 20. Danny Walker gives it to Toby King on his left. He takes it up towards Warrington's own 30. 2.5 minutes gone in this game. Next carry from Matteson. Spins, stopped on the 40. Hull FC actually have a fresh set. I thought it was straight out from them, but Hardacre, 3 metres out. Over on the right-hand side of the field. Great chance for Hull FC here. 6 again. With Kemp, pops it up to... Still not sure who that was there. In between the sticks. Left to Kemp. Then to Caesar under pressure. Gets the ball away. Stepping. Litton. Still going. Litton. Doesn't extend an arm. That's good stuff. Could have been double movement there. Out the back to Kemp. Loses it backwards. Second tackle. Just take the tackle. Or gets it off to Moy. Back over the 20. Now about 13, 14 metres out left of the sticks here for Hull FC. Break here for Mikey Lewis though. Almost in. Almost. Hull FC 10 metres out. Hull KR 10 metres out with a 6 again. Both Hull sides in good territory. Aiden back over the 10. It's a fresh set for both. Hull KR left of the post. Go left to Martin. Trying to spin. Doesn't get to the line. Sees it down the left-hand side, and it's a knock-on from Moy. Damn. Hull KR with a great chance now down the right edge. Morg steps back inside, and Morg is finally in. Extends the arm out there. Not in a double movement kind of way, but I think he wants to check it. On-field decision is no try. Okay. I mean, I can understand... I get where he's coming from with the double movement argument. I get where he's coming from, but I'm pretty convinced that he had loads of momentum there, so we'll see. KR might hit 20. We'll see. In the other game, Catalans have a scrum on their own 10. They now take it up towards the 20 down the left edge with, I think that's Tommy Makinson. I am correct. So nearly 6 minutes gone in the FC Catalans game. Catalans in possession on their own 40. Now with Bousquet up towards the halfway line. 2 tackles to go for the Dragons. He's now with Partington. Right to Farge. Switches back to Seguier over Hull FC's 40. Now the 30. Just going to check this other one real quick. I think that might be on the line. That's very close. Last tackle for Catalans. Down the right edge of the field. They go short side right to Farge. Plenty of height on this one. Towards the back right. Moy goes up. Possibly knocks it backwards. As Sporto Biche collects it, puts it down. We could have an extended lead for Catalans. They do also have 13 men on the field again. Forgot to change that one. On-field decision is a try. Video ref will check. Catalans might have a lead here. They might have a lead. Or an extended lead, I should say. Okay, so that's actually going to be no try for Hull KR. That's going to be no try. I can understand it. I didn't see whether the initial grounding was on the line. I didn't see whether it was or wasn't. Yeah, you might be right, Alex. You might be right. Yeah, that's probably the right call. I can get on board with that one. Yeah, that's fine. But in the other game though, chance for Catalans here. I've not really seen the replay yet. Just how does it go backwards though? There's a penalty for Warrington. So Moy goes up. Mate, these video referee plays have been shocking in the last few months. Nobody can see what's going on. That might... Okay, well, they're showing the grounding now. We don't have a clue what's going on in these replays. But for Catalans, didn't get the chance to see a replay. On-field decision was a try. Video ref had a gander, and he will say it is a try. Catalans, they went down a man again, and they just deal with it. They get on with it, and they're about to hit 20. Okay, so it's fourth tackle for Warrington. Danny Walker is going to be stopped on Hull KR's 40. Only the right edge of the field. Dufty waits at dummy half. He eventually plays it. Dufty out the back to Irwin. Puts boot to ball towards the 20. Comes down for Morg. And Wood will get a hold of him, so will Irwin. Powell there to help out. So KR 25 out from their own try line. Nearly 6 minutes gone. Catalans, they're making it work. I have given Catalans the conversion, but Sporto Biche is yet to convert as of this point. KR just short their own 40. And the kick for the Sporto Biche is good. Okay, that is confirmed. 20 points to 12 for Catalans. And in the other game, Lytton with a 40-20. The Hookers with the 40-20s. Look at them go. Let's have a look. Does this go out behind the 10? I think it did. That's a great 40-20. That's really nicely done there from Jez Lytton. KR 10 metres out. Bloody hell. Already dealing with enough pressure. We need something in our favour soon. We need something. An interception. Something like that. Lytton shifting right. Hiku stopped 2 metres short. Actually, have I got the right game up here? There we go. KR down the left edge of the field. Lewis will be wrapped up on the 10. Still down the left edge of the field. Martin with a decent carry. In the back left corner of the field right now. Gildart. He's going to scoot, go himself from dummy half. Just held up. That ball's possibly down, you know. Part of me thinks I might have seen the ball touch the ground, but I'm not entirely sure. Gildart's not arguing with it, so he's just going to take the going to play the ball. KR shifting it right. Hiku under pressure from King gets him wrapped up, and a turnover. Warrington deal with a bit more pressure. I'm been very happy with Wire's defence in this game. Been very happy with it. So 15 out from their own try line. Jake Thewlis with a carry up towards the 20. Over in the other game, Moy returns the ball from a kick. 49.5 on the clock. Kemp at dummy half on the 20. Gives it to Briscoe. And he carries it up towards the 30 for FC. Cust waits at dummy half. It's going to be Barmforth with the carry through centre field over the 40. A few metres shy of halfway. Nearly 10 minutes gone in the second half for Hull FC. Nearly half a break there for Matt Duffy. Decent metres. And Moy takes it up towards the halfway line. In the other game, Wire inside KR territory. Thewlis gets an offload to Powell. Surely that was... Offload's fine, surely. Last tackle for Warrington. Walker out the back to Sneed. Kicks right at the post. That's not a great kick, really. It is batted backwards. But it is a fresh set of 6 for Warrington. Kai Taylor-Ray stopped on the 20. Wire can make this an interesting game if they score soon. 49 minutes on the clock. Wire 15 metres out. Tom McKinney. Go on, Tom, lad. Go on, Tom. Walker goes left to Sneed. Pops it across to Holroyd. He's going to be stopped 4 metres out. Left of the sticks. Walker on his right to Sneed. Now in centre field with Matteson. Carries up towards the 10. He's still going. Room to run for Ryan Matteson. Go on, lad. He's stopped a metre short left of the sticks. Wire with a great chance here. Walker goes right to Irwin. Kicks the ball through. Decent chase from Stone. Sam Stone is in. Go on, Wire. Go on, lads. The try for Warrington. Look at that. Very proud of the effort today. Very, very proud. A lot of defensive work that we've had to deal with. I'm glad that we can get rewarded like that. I think the hard work defensively, has paid off. It's been a solid effort for today. Solid effort. Was there a knock-on in there somewhere from Matteson? I don't know, I didn't see. There was a replay, but I think I missed a bit beforehand. Well, there we go, Sam Stone with a try for Warrington. Over in the other game as well for now, there's a kick collected by Sputter Bichet on his own 10. It's close enough to the sticks, I reckon Sneed will get that, so I'll make it 16-12. And keep in mind as well, you got to keep in mind, if KR... they're talking about it on commentary right now, but yeah. If KR lose and Wigan win, Wigan still need to claw back 41 points on KR. So Wigan will want Warrington to win this, but they need him to win it by as much as possible. Like, for an even share, 21 points. That's very unlikely. We will see. Wigan, I think most likely, if Warrington can get a win here, Wigan will most likely need a sin bin or 2 or a red card for Leeds tomorrow. And the kick from Sneed is... It's just no good. Great, okay. Mate, he's not been great this year with the boot. Well done, Irwin, actually. Yeah, I forgot to mention with the kick through. Okay. FC, have we got the right game up? Yeah, there we go. FC 8 points down. They need to make the comeback soon. Wakefield fans will be very happy with Catalans at the moment. Briscoe with a carry over the 10, up towards the 20. Great carry, gets it off to Kemp. Good support there. Needs to tie his laces. On the fourth tackle, Litton will scoot from dummy half. So, in terms of times right now, for Hull FC vs Catalans, it is 53 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. In the KR Warrington game, and there is a penalty for Warrington, it is 52 minutes and 10 seconds. Clear strip there from Dean Hadley. Clear strip. Easy, easiest call of the game, really. So, 54 minutes on the clock here for FC vs Catalans. Fuad Yaha with a carry over the 40. Second tackle. Next carry from Benjamin Garcia over halfway. KR don't improve soon, they aren't winning the grand final. Well, it makes it a little bit tricky. Mate, how has it happened so often when we try and spread the ball that it's always wayward? How do we manage to do that so often? But Catalans with a great chance here. Almost it, Romano. Almost in. Catalans have been looking good. They can put the game to bed here. I think if they score next, they put the game to bed. Esporto Biche, he's had a great game so far. Has he just done it? Again, I don't have sound in this game, but has he just done it? I still don't know yet. I've got no sound, so I still don't know. It is a try. Okay. It's going to be 24-12 with the kick to come. Likely 26-12. Catalans have been on it today, even when they went a man down. The energy's been there. The execution's been there. The defensive work has been solid as well. Sporto Biche in front of the try line, sorry. Draws in Barmforth and just has a little bit of room to run right of the ruck there. So I'm going to say that's going to be 26-12 in a second. I think this is going to be basically Wakefield now confirming playoffs. Okay, in the other game. 6-point advantage for Hull Kingston Rovers. Warrington Wolves have possession, 12 metres out. In centre field, McKinney will play this for Danny Walker in a second. 54 on the clock. Left to Irwin, pops it up to Holroyd. Go on. Go on, Adam. Go on. Warrington are about to equalise. Surely, if Mark Sneed can convert this from in front of the sticks. Mate, Adam Holroyd, go on, lad. Now, lads, I appreciate that this took till round 27. It means a great deal. If we could have done this during the Castleford game a few months ago, it would have been splendid. And then if we could have kept that going, it would have been even better. But, yeah. Just a good performance at the back end of the year is just somewhat appreciated. Okay. Well, this is going to be, you would assume, 16 all in a second. Mark, I'm counting on you. Okay. KO was a 34-point favourite, so who came up with that? Probably like recent points scored and against, all that. Better late than never. In this case, possibly better never than late, to be honest, but oh well. So it is 16-14 to KO with a kick to come, but I think it is right in front of the sticks. I didn't see quite where it was grounded. So switching over, Hull FC on the third tackle. They need to get some points very soon. 57 on the clock. FC, 2 tackles to go inside the 10. Hope FC can get a couple tries here. I want that game to be a bit more interesting. So with Caesar, launches it right to Briscoe. Straightens up, takes it over the 10. Briscoe near the right touchline is going to play this about 8 metres out. Last tackle for FC. Kemp chips it towards the posts. We have a contest. Farge goes up, collects it. And he's going to be tackled inside the in-goal area. So that is going to be a... Okay, that is a goal line dropout. Well, that's good stuff for Hull FC. Why some teams only decide to play good now, I don't know. Who knows? I think Warrington has a bit of a reason to care about this game. Not so much last week, but they've got a reason to care. Leeds without Hall, Miller, Connor, Handley, and Ackerson. Really? Are they really missing all of them? Short dropout from Catalans, collected by Hull FC. On the 20, that looked forward. And it has been called forwards. FC, man, what are you doing? FC! No! Oh, actually, to be fair, right now for Hull KR, if they draw, it's still good enough. They just need a point. So this is actually good enough for KR right now. So, yeah, a mistake there from Hull FC. They've still got 22 minutes, so plenty of time in that game, but, you know, they don't want to be chasing right at the end of the game. So, Lytton, with just over 57 minutes gone, 6 again for Hull KR. They're inside wire territory. Do they want to go for a drop goal early? Do they just want to try and take the lead from a try? What do they want to do? May bumping off a few here on the 40. Cuts back towards the middle. Eventually stopped. Minchella will switch back to Luckley. I thought he just managed to recover that. They do have a challenge. I thought he just managed to regain it. It didn't touch anyone else. Oh, yeah, it touched Powell. Okay. I didn't think it touched anyone else. But yeah, that's a mistake from KR in centre field from Sam Luckley. 58 minutes on the clock. There's also a penalty for Catalans in the other game too. They find touch. So Catalans will start a fresh set on their own 40. And Warrington will have a scrum 35 out from their own try line. But I'll go with Catalans on the halfway line. $20 minutes to go. Hull FC vs Catalans. Hull FC season could be over very soon. They got to fix it. Farge goes left to Kiri, pops it up to Romano. Down the left edge of the field. Third tackle for Catalans. Hull FC, you need a good defensive set here. Kiri in centre field. Steps. Still moving. Gets it off to Romano. 15 metres out for Catalans. In centre field. 2 tackles to go. It is now with Bousquet. Gets an offload. Tisson. Still going. I think time-wise is enough time for FC, but I think if Catalans do score now, it is just way too much. For time and points needed, it's too much. I think it's just within range for FC right now. 14 points in 19 minutes is doable. But one more try for Catalans would have done it. But FC in possession right in front of their own try line with a bit of work to do to get up the field. Fourth tackle for Warrington. Dufty with a bit of a break. Brought down just over 20 metres out. Plays it for Danny Walker near the right touchline. Goes right to Irwin. Go on, young man. Kicks it towards the back right hand. That's going to be a knock-on from Mikey Lewis. Possibly backwards. That's going to be a knock-on from Lewis. 10 metres out. Wire putting KO under some pressure. And in the other game, there's a penalty for Hull FC. Interference from Catalans. NFL in 4 hours could be a high-scoring result. Bills, Miami? Not in good shape. Miami not in good shape this year. I should have looked at the punctuation. Yeah, I've not really paid attention to Miami this year, but the Bills' offense, of course, looks great. Josh Allen is ridiculous. Looks like with Cook as well, they've got their run game sorted too. They've got some decent weapons at wide receiver. Looking forward to the game this weekend against the Browns. Hopefully we can put up some good points. Want to get our run game going. I think we've looked a little bit sluggish so far, Green Bay. Dufty with a chance here in the corner. Flicks it onto Thulis in the corner. Have we done it? Come on, Wyatt. How on earth are we doing this? How are we doing this? What is going on here? Where has this come from? I want to know. I do not understand. I do not get it. But it is happening. Somehow, it is happening. Mate. We turned up today. We turned up today. A few mistakes in there which hasn't helped. Dufty getting around Gildart. Flicks the ball onto Josh Thulis in the corner. Good finish as well. That's why I mentioned at the start of the game why I kind of like the idea of Dufty at centre, because like in those 1v1s around the outside of the centre, he has that advantage. So that's why I kind of like it. Part of me is kind of thinking of it. Imagine if Kai Taylor-Ray was a starting fullback next year, and then we had King on one side, Duffy on another. I kind of like the idea of Jake Thulis being Matty Ashton's centre. But could you imagine if it was Dufty and Ashton on like the left edge? Could you imagine that? But it is going to be 20 points to 16 for Warrington with a kick to come. I'm going to wait for the conversion, actually. I'm going to wait. Catalans are in possession on halfway right now. 3 tackles to go. Pangai Jr. will switch back to Garcia up towards the 40. Sneed with a kick near the touchline. So it's a 4-point lead for Warrington. Sneed to make it a 6-point lead. The kick is... Oh, swinging away. Is it windy over there? The way that there was a kick for Martin before, it might Might be quite windy. If anyone knows, feel free to let me know. But it's a 4-point lead for Warrington. Okay, back underway. I will go with All FC for now. Watts looking for an offload. Oh, nearly gets one. That could be a 6 again for FC. It is collected by Burrow. Switches back to Caesar. Skips past Yaha. Good meters for Caesar. Over the halfway line. He's got support from Martin. Don't go too far ahead, lad. Don't go too far. In the corner, Martin is in. Hull FC finally respond. KR also in good territory right now. Want to keep an eye on that one real quick. KR inside the 10, but that's a try for Hull FC. They needed that response. It's a 10-point game now. With 15 to go. That is doable for the Black and Whites. It is doable. Very, very doable. I will switch over. I want to update this score, but I'll wait on KR real quick because there are only 5 out left of the post. In centre field with May. Across to Morg. Then to Hiku. Takes it back over the 10. 5 out. I'll just get the score updated real quick. Okay. In centre field with May. He will switch back to Minchella. Stopped about 12 metres out in centre field. Lytton at dummy half. He'll go left to May. Pops it across to Martin. 5 metres out, maybe 3 or 4. 2 tackles to go in centre field with May. Not sure where to go here. Goes back towards the left-hand side, gives it to Mikey Lewis. He's stepping, looking for a bit of room. There's a big tackle if Dufty can get it. He does. Last tackle for Hull KR. 9 metres out, left of the post. Lytton, main centre field, kicks the ball through. Is anyone there? King just lets it go over the dead ball line. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Always scared with those. Hope Sneed goes short. Not like the Salford-Wigan game last year. Please don't do that. Just go long. Just go long. The kick was good from Hardacre, by the way. He's been exceptional with his kicking this season. But that is game on. 26-18. Catalans really making FC work for this one. It was a short dropout. It was a short dropout. Thulis collected it. Then Lewis then takes it off Lytton. Not Lytton, sorry. Off Thulis. Bloody hell. I just said his name. What am I on about? 15 minutes to go. 20 metres out. Now with Martin. Make that 15. That's an important strip there from Lewis. Very important. Almost good stuff there from Warrington. 10 metres out. It's with May down the right edge of the field. Stop 9 metres out. Hull FC inside their own 10. So there's a lot of work to do there. KR in good territory. Minchella switches back to Hadley. Takes it back over the 10. He's going to play this about 6 metres out in between the sticks. Lytton goes right to May. Launches it left to Lewis. Kicks the ball through. Chases. I think we close the gate on him there. Tries to pick it up. He is brought down. Thulis collects it. And he's going to be stopped 5 out from the try line. That's going to be knock on from KR. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, it's Warrington ball. Over in the other game, Martin is put into touch. Is it a penalty for FC? It is. It's a penalty for FC. 12 minutes to go. That was on the 4th tackle as well. I don't think he was tackled off the ball. Those ones, Alex, are like, when a player's just touched it, like they've just made contact with it, they're still like in play, so to speak. Like you can still make contact with them. And that's like universal across the league, so I think they've been called fairly consistently. Hull FC, 11 metres out. Instead of field with Barnforth, pops it up to Watts. Come on, FC, score. Come on, just score. In between the sticks. 11 and a half to go. Right to Caesar. Now with Hardacre. Steps back inside. Zach Hardacre. 2 or 3 metres out. Right at the post. is now with Kemp in centre field. Left to Lafash. Now Caesar kicks the ball through. And that's going to be... Oh, that's grounded by Martin. It was not grounded by... I think it was Fjord Yoha that just missed it. I think that's a try for FC. I think that's a try for FC. But there's a break here for KR. Chase from Kai Taylor-Ray. Has he got the legs? Morg is through. He's on the 30, the 20, the 10, towards the corner. Kai Taylor-Ray tries to clip his legs. Can't quite get him. I just missed the start of it. That is a try given for KR. They will equalise. I did not see the start of that. I need to look again. I was looking at the possible try for Hull FC here. I need to see that one again. 12 minutes to go in the KR Warrington game. That is a try for Morg. I'm going to wait on this replay. Kai Taylor-Ray giving it the full beans, trying to come back. It was just that little step. 10 metres out. Let's have a look. So there's a kick on the last day from Sneed, collected by Morg. Steps past one. And two of them just let him go. King involved in another missed tackle again. Too many this year, I think. Kai Taylor-Ray busting a gut to get back. Steps. Tries to clip the ankles and Morg will finally go in. And it's a try in the other game as well. FC did get it. It's game on for FC. It is game on. With a kick to come. And yes, I need to update the other game as well. Forgot about that one. So KR, this does look kickable. This should probably get the kick. But again, if it is windy over there, we'll have to see. It's 20-all. Important kick here from Martin. Wow. So, in the FC Catalans game, there is 10.5 minutes to go. And yeah, same in this one actually. Both has 10.5 minutes to go. Catalans will get us back underway in a second in the other game. KR should be winning this. Well, I think with all the territory, probably. But I think Wire's done a decent job defensively with the amount of pressure they've been under. We've got 85 people here. Howdy. Good to see you. The kick, by the way, is... Oh, it's no good from Hardacre. It's no good. But it's still game on. It's still game on. I didn't know they missed it. I didn't really pay attention. So Martin... He steps up to give KR the lead. The kick is... Oh, that is good. That looked like he missed it then. That angle looked really weird, but that's a 2-point lead for KR. That's a 2-point lead. All right, 22-20. And there's still 10 minutes to go in both games. Hull FC shifting it down the right edge. Kemp across to Barron near the right touchline. Steps back inside slightly. Third tackle for FC. Short kick off from Warrington. Knocked backwards. Collected by Dufty. Warrington now in good territory. Knock on by Warrington apparently. I didn't see where, but okay. Both teams have a challenge. And they will challenge it. 9.5 minutes to go. FC just inside Catalans territory on the last tackle. Gives it to Caesar. Under pressure. Gets the kick away. Comes down 15 out. Espudo Biche brought down on the 10. Good tackle there by Lytton. Scoop from Yaha. Bumps off one up towards the 20. Next carry from Kotrick. Lafash jams into him. Pangai Jr. with a carry down the right edge. 5 defenders in the frame to bring him down. Gets up to the 30 as well. Look at him go. Up towards the 40 with Seguier. Last tackle for Catalans. 8.5 minutes to go. Out the back to Farge. Kicks down the right edge of the field towards the back right. Collected on the full by Moy. Knock-on or loose carry. I think they're normally given as knock-ons. I think, but I'm not entirely sure. I could be wrong. I'll let them deal with it. It's not me making the choice. 8 minutes to go. FC in possession. Second tackle. Watts with a carry over halfway. FC really putting the pressure on. God, they were down by 14 points. It's now 4 points. Challenge was unsuccessful, so KR will have possession close to the halfway line. Fairly close. Can't quite remember where it was. 2 tackles to go for FC. 25 metres out. Hardacre now in centre field with Kemp. Then to Barnforth. Left to Caesar. Shifting it across. It is kicked on by Martin, using his footy skills near the left touch line. Last tackle. Caesar under pressure, gets the kick away. Plenty of height on this one. Comes down on the 20 with T-Son collecting it. That is well taken. Well taken. He'll play this on his own 20. So Catalans need to work their way up the field a little bit. But switching over. There's 9 minutes to go. It is with Minchella. Takes it over the halfway line. Third tackle coming up for KR. Hull FC have done a really good job in this game to come back. They kind of looked like they were out of it for quite a while, especially when they had the extra man. They just lost a bit of energy. Catalans really stepped up though, but it's good to see them coming back in, making that game interesting. Chip over the top from May. Good chase from Hiku. Can't quite pick the ball up that pitch. Has done him in. The pitch has done him in. Kai Taylor recollects it is Warrington's ball. Well, there's a kick from Catalans. Did that go out on the full? It might have done. So Warrington in possession, 5 out from their own try line. Jake Thulis with the next carry. Makes about a metre, possibly. Was that out on the full? Yes, it was. Gifted field position to Hull FC. So I'll switch over to the other game in a second. Walker scoots from dummy half. Wire with a lot of ground to make up. A lot of ground to make up. Okay. Switching over. FC, 45 metres out. 6 minutes to go. Burrow, now with Barnforth. Gives it to Watts. Takes up towards Catalans 40. Humble, I will switch over to the relevant games when I need to. Chill. 40 metres out. They'll go... Oof, Kemp is smashed into. Timing was just fine, though. Lane down the left edge of the field. And it's going to be a penalty for late contact. Didn't look too bad, actually. It didn't look too bad. 5.5 to go. There's nothing wrong with the timing there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. There's barely a gap when it's slowed down. That's a bullshit call. That is absolutely bullshit call. KR, currently 30 metres out. They don't really need to go for one. They could do if they just want to be safe from like penalties or anything like that. They don't have to worry about 2-point drop goals like they do in the NRL, but they'd lose field position as well. So I'm assuming that one is out of the question. They could do it if they're concerned about penalties, but they don't really need to. Last tackle, 7 minutes to go. Down the left edge of the field, Mikey Lewis on his right to May. Chips across the face of the post. King will go up. I think he's knocked on, collected by Sneed. Pretty sure King knocked that on, but it is Warrington's ball 5 metres out from their own try line currently. And King with a carry on the left edge of the field up towards the 10. 6.5 minutes to go. Sneed, now Jake Thulis. Back over the 10. A lot more work for Warrington to do. A lot of work. Danny Walker at dummy half. Across to Josh Thulis. Cuts back towards the left edge of the field. Up towards the 20. Just go for a 20-40 here, Danny. Just go for a 20-40. Do it. I dare you. Chip over the top from Irwin. Chase there from Danny Walker. Matt Dufty. Collects it on the 40. Gets an offload. Thulis. Up towards halfway. That's good stuff. Work the ball at the field. Captain's challenge in the other game was successful, so that's all good. No penalty in the other game. So with Irwin on the last. Kicks from halfway. Plenty of height, not much distance though. Drops down the 30. Bounces once. Collected by Hiku on the 30. Then across to Martin. Good hands down the left to Booth. Cuts back inside slightly. Stopped on the 40. So what's happening in the other game here? The game stopped in the Hull Catalans game, so just bear with me on that. I don't know what's going on. Hull KR. Just over 5 minutes to go. Lytton, 35 out, towards centre field, gives it to Whitbread. He takes it over the 30, now 25 metres out. So both Hull sides in good territory. Lytton over the 20, kicks through. Mikey Lewis is taken out. Collected by Fearless, and a penalty for KR. They might go for 2 here. They might go for 2. That'd probably be the smart move. Ah, silly penalties. Danny, lad. Danny. Yeah, KR might take the 2 in a second. So switching over, 5 minutes to go. Hull FC, 20 metres out, 2 tackles to go. It's with Kemp, now Caesar. Across to Lane, slightly wayward. It's kicked on by Lytton, and they turn over the ball. Oh, they're not going to go for 2. They'll just tap, actually. Fair enough. All right. So KR, inside the 10. Catalans inside their own half right now, so stick with KR. In front of the left post, Lytton will go right to May. If KR score now, that's probably game over. If they get the kick as well, at least. Batchelor, right at the post, 3 metres short of the try line. Just over 4 minutes to go. In centre field with Morg. Out the back to May. Caught in a cul-de-sac. Cuts back towards middle. Then still goes. Lads, how have we just done that? Defence. One of the main problems of this wire side this year, defence. We have just gifted a piss-easy try. We've done a really good job today defensively. We've done a really good job, and then we've just gifted that. Two of those tries, the one where Moore got that break, he should not have been allowed to be in that position. And then that one there, that is piss poor. That has been an issue since the start of the year. Missed tackles constantly. Constantly. So yeah, that is probably going to be the League Leader Shield confirmed because the kick is right in front of the posts. I'm proud of the first 76 minutes, but that's garbage. That's pure garbage. Last tackle for FC. Shifting it right to Briscoe. Chases the kick, so does Barron, putting Esporta Biche under pressure. He's going to be tackled on the 10. 2.5 minutes to go, or just over 2.5 minutes to go for FC versus Catalans. Kiri gives it to Fuad Yahat. Takes a carry just over the 10. Now 15 out from his own try line. Third tackle. And Seguier with a carry up towards the 30. So yeah, that is an 8-point lead for KR. That is probably going to be the League Leader Shield wrapped up. Desiree with a carry up towards the halfway line. 2 minutes to go. Last tackle for Catalans. They need a good kick here. It's with Kiri. Kicks towards the back right. It's not a great kick. Straight into the hands of Martin. He can take this up towards the 20. Hull FC might get one more set after this. They might do. Depends how much time Catalans run off the clock when they get the ball back. Short kick off from Warrington, and they do come up with possession. Fair enough. Wide near the left touch line, just over 2 minutes to go. I mean, if Warrington want to make it interesting, they need to score on this set, basically. Sneed, 40 out. Now with McKinney. He's a big lad. Let's see him getting more game time next year. We'll see. I mean, we've signed a few decent props, so we'll see if he gets any time. Walker with a carry over the 30. So just less than 2 minutes to go. About 24 metres out. It's now with Kai Taylor-Ray. Loses the ball, and referee saying it's backwards, does he? No. So that is a lost ball. Bloody hell. Some of the basics have killed us today. I'm really proud of the defensive work for most of that game. But the simple stuff like missed tackles, not being able to complete sets, wayward passes in attacking shape, it's been really disappointing. Last tackle for Hull FC, 35 seconds to go, collected by Tison. Penalty for FC. Catalan's going to challenge this. You know what? I'm going to switch game sound because KR basically won that one. I'm going to get game sound in the other game. FC, with 20 seconds to go. So there is a captain's challenge in the other game. 30 seconds to go. KR on their own 40. 25 seconds to go. Third tackle. Bachelor taking his time to... Okay, I'm aware the game's done. I just hate when players do that. It just really bothers me. Takes it over the halfway line. 12 seconds to go. We've now got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Possible try in the back left corner. Possibly, we'll see. 2, 1. And that is going to be full time. And the League Leaders Shield has been wrapped up by Hull Kingston Rovers. Congratulations. Congrats to you folks. Very consistent all season. Was not the best game from KR at all in this one. But all they needed was the 2 points. That's all they needed. They got it done. They were great all year long. So, congratulations to them. They got it done. Over in the other game. Oh no. Did Hull FC drop it at the end? Oh, they did. Mistake there. Mistake from FC at the end of the game. And that is full time in both. So, confirmed Wakefield Trinity have now secured a playoff spot. They could rest a couple players against Salford if they wanted to. They could. And KR, they've confirmed the League of the Shield, their second trophy of the year. So congrats to them. Hull FC with a good effort trying to come back. Mistake from the young man, Callum Kemp. Well, there we go. 2 very good games, actually. 2 very good games. Same number of points in both, actually. A few emotional fans in the crowd there, of course. Well, this is what success feels like, Hull KR fans. This is what it feels like. Enjoy it. Okay. Right, well, we've got 90 people in here at the moment. Thank you for those that stopped by. Just a reminder, there's 4 games on tomorrow. I'll be doing all 4 games. Cannot wait for that. You remember when Castleford and Huddersfield won the League Leaders Shield then fell off? I do. I do. Hi, Wakefield got it done. I was hoping that both FC or Wakefield could look a little bit more convincing before playoffs, but, you know, I guess Wakefield kind of redeemed themselves a bit against KR last week. FC, if they could have got that done, then that would have been a great end to the game. But yeah, there we go. That is it. So I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm doing both NRL finals games as well. The problem is I'm out Saturday night. I think I'm out drinking Saturday night, so it's going to be a very early start on Sunday. There's half a chance I'm hungover on the stream on Sunday morning. There's half a chance. So apologies in advance for that one. So tomorrow at 7:45 PM start time, I'll be streaming St Helens vs Castleford, Lee vs Huddersfield, Salford vs Wakefield, and Wigan vs Leeds. I will be streaming that one tomorrow, all 4 of them. I don't know how that's going to go. I can barely do 2 at a time, so we'll see how 4 of them go. I might just do it, as mentioned earlier, like NFL Red Zone. When a team's inside the 20, I'll just stick with them. And if someone happens to score a long-range try, so be it. There's always going to be a chance that all 4 games are inside the red zone, so it's just going to be pure chaos. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting stuff. It'll be exciting. All right, then. Makinson got man of the match in the Hull FC Catalans game. Didn't see who it was in the other game. Right. Okay. So, full-time, Hull Kingston Rovers 28, Warrington Wolves 20. Hull KR will wrap up the League Leaders Shield, their second trophy of the year. And in the other game, Hull FC 22, Catalans Dragons 26, and that means that Wakefield Trinity will wrap up a playoff spot. Right then, I will say goodbye to all those watching. Thank you very much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated. If you want to become a member, just scan the QR code on the stream or click the link in the description down below and become a Patreon member if you'd like to. At 10 active members, I'll be doing monthly giveaways. So get joining over there, and there's some other stuff that's coming soon, like content and then predictions leagues for next year. I'll do one final trumpet. All right. So if it was your first time here, thank you for stopping by. If it wasn't, thank you for coming back. And if I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to go chill. But yeah, final trumpet for the stream. Right then, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.